want to talk about upcycling clothing. This is a dress that I purchased online several years ago, maybe back in 2013, 2012. Anyway, I've never used it because it's too hot, it's too long, it doesn't look like a dress, it looks like a nightgown. But it does have very fine material, and the bottom is especially nice. So what I did was I cut off the top. Let's remove this paper clip here. Oh, there I got it. I cut off the top of this dress, and I connected it to some pieces of bed sheets, two different ones. There's the one on top, and here's the line, and the one on the bottom, and there's an additional pocket I made. And I really like this. I mean, it's not good enough to wear in public. It's a little too heavy for sleeping, but it's just really nice for a house dress. Now, what can I do with these other pieces? Well, since there's two of them, I could make two nightgowns out of it. There was a lining, so that's why there's two of them. Now I'd like to talk about the sewing room, which is really the second bedroom that I don't need. So I don't like clothing dryers, so I hang my clothes. Some of them I hang in the laundry room, which is in the carport, and the others I hang in here, and some in the bathrooms. It's always messy no matter what because I keep working in it and looking for things. I put these pieces of wood on the wall. This is a molding I bought in a home improvement store. And of course you have to find the right place to put it, the stud, so it won't fall. And my idea was when I have long pieces of fabric, I could hang it on these pieces of wood. Now, this one is a floorboard. My neighbor buys too much stuff and then he gets crowded and then he gives me his excess, so I painted some pictures on it. And I used that also to hang fabric. And that's just a decoration. And here's my clotheslines, of course. Again, I had to find this stud. And I've had these up a few years and they haven't fallen yet. This is regular cord, clothesline cord that you buy in the home improvement store. And of course I make masks and just clothing you buy that you like a lot, and then when you come home and look at it and you decide that you better make something else out of it because something's not perfect with it. And of course the wonderful ironing board. I hate ironing, but once in a while I have to iron something. And the most important thing in this sewing room is the sewing machine, and it's very tiny. I bought it in Big Lots several years ago, and it was like $50, which is very economical for a sewing machine. And it does all your basic things. You really don't need a big one. And I love to experiment, and yes, I have to take a lot of things apart that I made because they just didn't work right, but I'm learning. And that's about it. It also doubles as a arts and crafts supply room. Things like this, permanent marker, which even work outside very well. And that's it for the sewing room.